What's going on, San Diego? Tammy Dean here, local real estate agent, and today on Locals Only, we are featuring a homegrown business here in San Diego, specifically in the Columbia district of downtown San Diego. And today we are going to feature one of my most favorite female business owners, the Handmade Chef Meal Prep Company, here in the Columbia district. Come check it out. You're not going to want to miss this. So Lisa, I am so excited to be here today because obviously I know about the Handmade Chef Meal Prep Company. In fact, I think 3 years ago I was saying to both you and Violet, the whole world needs to know about the Handmade Chef Meal Prep Company. I know your why, I know what drives you, I know the passion, because you guys originally started out as private chefs and you went into this space of meal prep. Because I came to you and said I can't eat a thing because literally I was in desperate mode. So what was it that prompted this whole business model, the Handmade Chef Meal Prep Company? What was it? What was your why? What is your why?
So we started our private chef company during the pandemic and we're booming. And then you came to us as a one-on-one client because you needed some help with cooking and on your health and wellness journey. And so we just got an abundance of people just like you with gluten allergies, egg allergies, a very small list of ingredients that you're like, what do I do with this? And so this is kind of what was born.
I know for me, when I reached out to the two of you, I was really in a moment of despair. And I remember thinking to myself, because I'd spoken with previous meal prep companies prior to connecting with the two of you, and no one wanted to take the time because I really had such a limited amount of food that I could eat. And I remember when I spoke with you, I felt like you were my only hope. I felt like you were like the last straw for me, that if I didn't get you guys to feed me, because I was literally so skinny and needing nutrition, that I didn't know what I was going to do. So now that you have this company, what do you feel is the most satisfying component of what you're doing now, feeding the masses that you are? Because it's not just, I mean, you're reaching masses. Like, people are coming to you on Instagram, people are coming to you at your location. So what is the most satisfying component now that this has truly become what it is?
I think it's just helping people on their wellness journey and them giving us feedback. Oh my gosh, I lost 5 pounds, or I lost whatever it is, and reached their goals. And then most of the people that we're serving really want to know where their food is coming from and how it got to their plate. We only use ethically raised meats. We're completely gluten-free. We're really clean, and we make everything from scratch. And I think we fill a niche in San Diego that many meal prep companies don't.
So let's touch upon that, because I know there are so many meal prep companies out there, and even if you go to a very clean restaurant, right? You don't know what kind of oils they're using. You don't know if they're seed oils. So tell us a little bit about what sets you guys apart. I know because I'm a consumer of yours. So tell us, the person out there that's like, oh, I've heard of you guys, but what exactly sets you apart from all the other meal prep companies? Let's talk about the ingredients you do use and don't use.
Totally. So we source most of our produce from local farms in San Diego, and we only use ethically raised meats, sustainable seafoods. We small batch cold pressed juices in-house. We do a lot of immunity booster type things.
It's whole health and wellness. So, I mean, from top to bottom, like, yes, we're chefs. Ultimately, we care how it tastes and we want our customers to be happy. But I think we're seeing it, in the industry as a whole, especially in San Diego. People want to know where their food is coming from. They want to know that it's clean, that, it's not farmed out and bad for you. We're seeing inflammation. We're seeing people that are like, hey, I went to Europe and I ate pasta and everything and I felt great. And then they come back home and they're sick, and food is medicine. And we kind of want to be a part of that. It makes you feel good that you're doing, we can do truffles and caviar and all the fun stuff. We love that. But like, on the day-to-day as a whole, like, the people of America need help with what they're eating.
They do, and you know, there's so many documentaries out there about the foods that we consume and how it contributes to a lot of our heart conditions, a lot of our health conditions. So I think when we start taking care of ourselves from the inside out, that's when you can really start to see. I know for me, being on this journey and knowing my body, knowing what I respond to, and being able to have a donut, being able to have chicken tenders, being able to have, you know, muffins or granola, that I know what the ingredients are. I know where you guys are sourcing this food versus going into a local store and saying, okay, this granola looks clean for the most part, but there's that one seed oil, right? There's that one ingredient that could set somebody off and derail them. So do you get a lot of requests with the meal prep company knowing that it's clean? I mean, it legit is clean. So do you get additional requests from these clients?
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes we're doing your weekly meal prep, but then there might be an additional request with our private chef company. Hey, can you do a party for me? Because I know your food's gonna be clean there. I'm gonna be able to eat, and it's not like, oh, I can just have, you know, the one tray passed carrot with hummus. Like, it's like I can have something more substantial, and it's not an afterthought, you know? It's what you wanna eat and how you wanna eat it.
So now that you guys are on this journey and you've got this established, where do you see this going? Where do you see the Handmade Chef meal prep going?
Big plans.
Yes.
We're hoping to expand and possibly turn this into a franchise so that all the nation hopefully can access healthy, clean, convenient food. And that's the goal.
So where's your next location going to be so that I know where I'm going to vacation?
I don't know. Probably in California somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, up the coast of California.
Orange County, north?
Maybe Orange County. We're thinking maybe La Jolla.
So you've got the catering business, you've got the meal prep business.
Yep.
What do you guys do for fun? I know, I've seen, I know, you travel, you do your thing.
Yeah.
So what is it that allows you to step away from this?
Yeah.
Because you help so many people that you need to help yourself in order to help others the way that you do. So what is it that you do to decompress and press the reset button? Okay, drink. Okay, that's it. That was a good one and done. I get it. No, she's not, and that's okay. That's okay.
We're sourcing clean tequila.
Exactly. Only clean tequila, only clean tequila. So what do you guys do to go just reset besides drinking clean tequila?
What do we do?
I mean, I think right now, you know, we are in work mode. We're
in grind.
entrepreneurs. We're grinding right now. So a lot of it is going to be like our mental health. So getting up and keeping those routines every day. I'm, you know, meditating, doing my breath work, going on walks, all of that. And it sounds like woo-woo, but it's real. Yeah. Like, I mean, what you put into your mind is the same as what you put into your body. So you got to take care of it. And that's really kind of, it might be a relaxing walk at the zoo after work. We might go down here to the harbor. You know, we live in a vacation city, so we're doing that right now.
I love one thing about the two of you is your creativity when it comes to food. Because I know with my meal prepping, you've done things and you've created meals that I was like, how did this happen? Like, how did you figure this out, right? Who is the most inspirational between the two of you when it comes to creating the actual dishes?
It's a 50-50. I think it depends what we're doing, you know?
Or how much tequila you've had?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm like logistics and like science based on it and how are we gonna create it? And Lisa's like, it needs to be beautiful and like eye-catching and how's it gonna taste and how's this gonna pair? Totally. So we're really good like yin-yang mix and we couldn't do it without each other.
She tells me no all the time.
Oh, so wait a minute. Okay, wait, that can't be possible.
Because I want to do everything, right. And she's like, no, bring it back down. Yeah. So
it is a true balance.
It is a true balance. Yeah.
So of the two of you, and I know this is probably a hard question to answer, who loves to truly cook more?
I love to cook.
I mean,
if I could just be in the kitchen all day, that's my jam.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, my whole life is food, so maybe I like to eat more than I like to cook.
So what are your favorite type of meals to prep?
I could eat scallops every day. Easy.
Pasta. I'm going handmade pasta, pizza.
I like that, comfort food. So the success has taken off, your business is flowing. Next on the horizon is to hopefully scale this and do franchises. You're reaching the masses even more. I know for me, because I get really selfish about the two of you and get pretty protective, we are now embarking upon the second part of my health and wellness journey because I can now add more foods back into my rotation. So now I'm going to request the two of you continue to start prepping for me again. and I don't know what you're going to come up with, but I know for me, this is heartfelt, and this is something that I will never, never, never forget the rest of my life, because you truly took me from a very ill person to a thriving person where I don't even fit my jeans anymore because I'm able to eat more food. So from the bottom of my heart, and I can say this for anybody else out there that has your food, you truly do make a difference. So just know when you're in there making my chicken tenders that I say 10 times, because I'm trying to make sure you do it, that I eat it with love and with joy and with comfort and satisfaction, knowing that I'm getting good quality food. So if you guys are looking for legit the best, the cleanest meal prep company in San Diego, soon to be the country, if not the world, they're in the Columbia District. Check them out Monday through Friday, 10 to 3. So if you guys have any catering needs that you have or any special events that you want them to cater, they are legit the best. I've used them on all fronts. They have the best bartenders, if that's any consolation for anybody. But you guys come see them, Columbia District. This is our first episode of Locals Only. I'm super excited to highlight local businesses. Come check them out. You will not disappoint. Trust me. All right, guys, there you have it. The first episode of Locals Only, where we go into San Diego and anywhere in between, and we feature local businesses. But today, we have the honor to be at the Handmade Chef Meal Prep Company. Absolutely one of my top, if not my top favorite meal prep companies in San Diego. If you have any interest in their meal prep services or even their private chef services, reach out to them. thehandmadechef.com. Trust me, you will not regret it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go have a meal. Handmade Chef Meal Prep, blah, 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 blah. I have to, one of my most favorite spots for our, what's going on, San Diego? It's Tammy Dean, local real estate agent. Today feature.